What is up, dudes? One Up Level Up coming at you for another video on my channel. It's 2021 and I decided it's time for a change on my channel. And if you guys have not watched my 2021 update video on my channel, what are you doing? Go down there, find that video. It's not too far down, a couple of reactions and stuff. Go down there and watch that video below and come on back, because that video will give you an insight on what I'm going to be doing on my channel for this year. Now, one of the things that I mentioned in that video, what I wanted to do are doing collabs with other content creators out there, and I am proud to tell you that this is my first collaboration on my channel, and I'm going to be collaborating with one of my good friends, Retro Stylz. If you guys want to see more collaborations like this in the future, please leave a thumbs up in the video and subscribe if you are new, because I'm hoping to do more videos like this in the future. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. Here we go! Alright guys, in this video today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my most anticipated games, well, my most anticipated game of 2021. Now, I'm going to be kind of cheating here a little bit, because the game that I'm most anticipating, really, we don't know if it's going to come out this year yet, and that game is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Now, I wouldn't even know if that's an official title for it or not, but if you guys know me, I am a massive Zelda fan. I'm talking massive. Breath of the Wild was my favorite game on the Switch, and it's my favorite game of the series so far. Before that, it was Ocarina of Time, and I'm proud to say that Breath of the Wild blew that one out of the water. Yeah, you know, it had its ups and downs. It lacked the dungeons and other various things that we come to love about the Legend of Zelda series, but other than that, everything else was perfection, absolute perfection. Now, Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of the Zelda series so far, but so that's why I'm highly anticipating Breath of the Wild 2. I don't know what we can expect from what we saw at the trailer at E3 in 2019, and they've actually confirmed that it is going to be a little bit more darker than Breath of the Wild, but there's, you know, various things that kind of intrigue me about it. You know, Zelda has shorter hair. Is she going to be playable? Are we going to have a first Zelda game where you can play as Zelda or play as Link, or maybe it's cooperative? Maybe we can have two people playing split screen or online at the same time. How cool would that be? I mean, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. And I don't really know how they can possibly change Breath of the Wild 2 from Breath of the Wild 1, because the biggest thing about Breath of the Wild that we loved was the exploration, discovering the world, finding all the secrets within that world. You can easily spend 100, 200, 300 hours in this game. I myself spend over 100 hours on this game. Love it so much, and I'm actually going to replay it again this year for anticipation of the second game. And I think I just want to share with you kind of what I would love to see with this game. The biggest thing, I mean, if it's the same as Breath of the Wild 1, but with actual dungeons in it, that's all I could ever want. And the whole playable Zelda or cooperative game aspect is just, you know, gravy on the biscuit, as they say. There's not really much to say, and we don't even really know if this game is going to come out in 2021 or not. It's kind of looking like it's going to be either a holiday release, or it might come out early in 2022. We don't know. But as far as right now, that is my most anticipated game of 2021. Now, if you want me to pick a different game maybe that I know is coming out this year, well, I'm kind of cheat on you, Retro Stylz, because I know a game that's coming out this year, because I watched the Direct. This is being filmed after the Direct. I apologize, Retro, because you probably filmed yours before the Direct. But if it's not going to be Breath of the Wild 2, then my most anticipated game of this year, even though I've already played it and beat it and loved it, is called Skyward Sword HD. Now, I mean, I'm talking about the original version back on the Wii in 2011, but I will definitely be playing this game again because they kept the motion controls and it looks so much better than it did on the Wii. I cannot wait. Skyward Sword was a fantastic game. The most linear game in the series, but if you are in these games, you know, if you play these games for the lore of Zelda, it is the one that's at the very beginning of the timeline. This is the very first Zelda game. And if you have not played it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but you are in for a real treat. So please, if you have not played this game, you owe it to yourself, if you are a Zelda fan, to play this game. I mean, it blew my mind the first time. Yes, it is very linear. Probably the most linear Zelda game in the franchise. And if you watch the direct, Ali Numa, you know, he did explain in that direct that a lot of the things that they did in Skyward Sword, they took over to Breath of the Wild. Like the ability to craft your weapons, that the weapons break, you can upgrade your stuff, the sailcloth, the climbing, you know, the stamina meter. That all came from Skyward Sword, guys. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys have not played this game, you definitely owe it to yourself to play Skyward Sword. When it comes out on the Switch, I believe in July is the date, if I do remember correctly. It's either June or July. It's in the summer, guys. I cannot wait. So if Breath of the Wild 2 does not come out this year, then Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is my most anticipated game of 2021. And I told you guys that I am not alone with this video because I have a very special guest that wants to share his most anticipated game of 2021. Here's my good friend, Retro Stylz. Take it away, buddy.
Howdy, you guys. Arlen Woods back at you again with Retro Stylz. Man, when One Up Level Up asked me today to be in his video, I was so super excited, man, because him and I just go way back from being on the podcast and the Twin Bros on Twitter and got some pure history. And that dude is just super awesome. I love his energy. He's so awesome. So thank you very much, One Up Level Up, for having me on your collab. Well, he asked me today what I thought my most anticipated game of 2021 was. Well, I've already got it. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I've played the Super Mario 3D World part, but the Bowser's Fury, oh my gosh, it was so super cool. You had to collect the cat shines, and you had to go over there to the lighthouses and collect those, and to unlock it, that way you can get the Giga Bell. Was so awesome. And I really like that game because it brings what the Wii U version was, which is the Super Mario 3D World, onto the Switch, and I have been waiting for that since last year. When they made the announcement that it was going to come, and then, you know, everything happened in the world, I was bummed out because it was supposed to be released last year, but when they gave a date, well, you better believe it, I pre-ordered that bad boy because I was so super excited. Next to Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, this was the most anticipated game for me because it was bringing all that to the Switch. It's just so super awesome. The content on there is amazing. I love it, my kids love it, and it's just a game that has so much playability and hours of family fun. Not to mention the multiplayer mode, like all throughout the game, and you can play all multiplayer through the whole game. Also, when you're playing Bowser's Fury, you can play 2 players, and you can be Bowser Jr. What better can that be? You're teaming up with another enemy to defeat the big enemy because Bowser has just gone cuckoo. So it's just a super awesome way for you to just dive in, play with 2 players on the same screen. So it's just very awesome. So my anticipated game for 2021 is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. And if you guys are watching this, it's probably already out. There's probably already all kinds of anticipated games that you guys have been looking for, so it's super awesome. You guys make sure, if you haven't subscribed to One Up Level Up, you guys need to make sure to subscribe to him. He's got some awesome content on YouTube. Alright, One Up Level Up, I just want to thank you again so much for having me. I appreciate that so very much. You're a good friend, you're an awesome gamer, a great guy all the way around. I just want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart for having me on for this collab. Have a great day, you guys. Stay safe and game on.
Alright guys, you heard it from the man Retro himself, that his most anticipated game of 2021 is in fact a game that's already out, which is pretty impressive, you know, in my opinion, and that's Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I bought that game, I'm enjoying it, and it's blowing my mind right now. I have not played Bowser's Fury yet. I only played the beginning part of the main game with my family. I'm going to be diving back into that game. That was a great choice, Retro, because that game, if you have not played it, is a fantastic game. There's a reason why they ported it from the Wii U to the Switch, because they want to make sure that people play this game. It was a very popular game on the Wii U, and it's already selling gangbusters on the Switch. And the one thing that surprised me most is now it's playable online. How awesome is that? And Retro, if you ever want to play, buddy, I am all for it. Just give me a shout out, just let me know, and we will play that game together, either on stream, off stream, on a video, I don't care. We can just play casually and just have fun, two good buddies, you know, playing a game together. That'd be a lot of fun, because in this time, you know, in these times, you know, you really can't do a whole lot other than playing online or talking with each other. So yeah, if Retro, if you ever want to play this game, please give me a shout out, and make sure you guys follow Retro Stylz on Facebook Gaming. He's on, I believe he's on even on TikTok, so please be sure that you follow him, subscribe to him, all that good stuff, just like you do to me, because that good dude is awesome. One of my good friends. He's on a podcast that we do, Gamerz Realm, and if you have not checked out Gamerz Realm, I highly suggest that you do. Subscribe to the Gamerz Realm. I'm on there every once in a while. I will be on there a lot more often after winter's over, because work will slow down and won't be so damn crazy. And thank you, Retro, for doing this, my first collaboration of 2021. Now, if there's anybody out there that would love to do collaboration with me in the future, just give me a DM on Twitter. That's the best place to communicate with me. I'm on Twitter just about every day. I might not get back to you right away. I will eventually get back to you. So yeah, that was it, guys. Those are our most anticipated games of 2021. So let me know in the comments below, what is your most anticipated game? What are you looking forward to? Is your game already out? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to 1UP Level Up to make sure you don't miss any videos like this in the future, and any future collaborations. I'm very excited. This year is gonna be a great year, guys. I cannot wait. Probably the best year for Nintendo, best year for gaming, and best year for 1UP Level Up. Fingers crossed, guys. I'm hoping, and I think we will make it. I have a lot more videos coming down the pipeline, guys. So until next time, I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe, keep gaming, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.